Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Bringing pressure. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Hussein. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Trying to find room. It's Blue. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Has the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake.
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Fighting off the defender. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Red Raiders churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
And the Red Raiders are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the back gets the football. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pulls it in. It's Hussein.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He takes it at the 40. But he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
A handoff from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
Breaks an open space. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? With the catch, it's Santiago. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to...
He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and complete.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Bringing it out, it's Miles. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Miles. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
What a spin move. He's in the clear now. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across midfield. At the 30 now.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. On the run, it's Blue. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running back with the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. Receiver in motion now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught! Touchdown, Red Raiders! This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Way too much speed on that play.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Send the back in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run.
Caught near the goal line. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got a man down the middle. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Blue. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback keeps the football. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Red Raiders will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. The Red Raiders come to the line with first and goal. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.